Hello, this is Susan Poss at Spartanburg Community College. We're still working in Chapter 4 on graphing. This is Section 4.2, and this is the third video. This time we're going for another technique for graphing, and the technique that we're going to be looking at here is having us find X and Y intercepts. That's a really easy, quick way to sketch off the graph of a line. But first, let me tell you what these intercepts are. I've drawn a little grid over here on the right, and you can see the grid is in green, and you can see the origin noted there. I've drawn the graph of the line in blue, and you can see that that line is crossing the x-axis, and it's also crossing the y-axis. Those red dots are the points where the line crosses each of those axes. The one where it crosses the x-axis is called the x-intercept, and the one where it crosses the y-axis is called the y-intercept. And an important thing that you're going to want to note about this is that when you're looking at an x-intercept, in this case it's a negative value because of the way I've drawn it, notice that the y-coordinate is 0, and over here when you're looking at the y-intercept, notice that the x-coordinate is 0. So that is going to be the important concept that you're going to see me using here as I graph using x-intercepts and y-intercepts. So here's something you need to remember. In order to find the x-intercept, you're going to let y equal 0. Right here. And in order to find the y-intercept, you're going to let x equal 0. So you can see a chart down here on this first example. It only has a place for 2 points to be calculated. But notice that in one case, the x-coordinate is the 0 coordinate, and in the other case, the y-coordinate is the 0 coordinate. So we're only going to be looking for 2 points here. All right, so I'm going to go through the first time. Here's the equation, x minus y equals -4. I'm going to let x be 0. So this now says -y equals -4. You don't want to stop with a -y. You want to go ahead and divide by that -1. So it looks like when x is 0, y is +4. All right, so the second time through, here's the equation. And this time, I'm going to let the y be the 0. And you can see that I get, for the corresponding x value, -4. So my 2 points are 0, 4, and -4, 0. So let me come out here and plot those. Whoops, sorry. 0, 4. Don't go to the left or right. Go up 4, so there is 0, 4. -4, 0 means go 4 to the left, and then don't move up or down. So there we go. I have my line drawn just by identifying, let's highlight them in red, the y-intercept and the x-intercept. Again, a very nice clean, quick way to graph a line. Okay, here's another one for us. First time through, I'm going to let x be 0. 0 times anything is 0. Dividing by 3. When x is 0, y is 2. Second time through, y is the 0. 0 times anything is 0. Dividing by 2, x is 3. And you can see how quickly that arithmetic goes because of all those zeros. So coming over to the grid, the point 0, 2, don't go left or right, go up 2. And the point 3, 0, go 3 out to the right, do not go up or down. And quickly sketch in the line. You've got your graph. And you can also see here the y-intercept and see there the x-intercept. Okay, one more of these. I wanted to do this one because it is missing a constant. I'm going to show you something about this one. So the first time I'm going to let x be 0. 0 times anything is 0. And the second time I'm going to let y be 0. And of course, dividing by this coefficient on the x, the -2. So I'm expecting to get 2 different points there, and it turns out, guess what? 0, 0 is the same point as 0, 0. So I can't draw the line. I only have 1 point. So when this happens to you, it will happen when you don't have a constant out here, you know, plus something or minus something. Then you'll need to go to your table and put in another row here and just make up some number. I'm going to make up the number 3 for x. All right, so if I decide to let x be 3, then the corresponding y value that goes with that is going to be -6, which when I plot 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now I have the information I need to draw the line. So I hope that's helpful to you. If you run into something like that where you end up getting the 0, 0 and you end up getting another 0, 0, just make up a third number and plug it in.